Well, one, okay. Sex education isn't really taught properly in schools, and sometimes schools don't even teach it at all. Teen pregnancies have increased due to the decreased use of protection. And then another problem is that sexually transmitted diseases have also increased due to the lack of protection and lack of knowledge of sex. And then now that I mentioned some of the problems, now we'll talk about some causes. One of the problems is that parents don't lack in communicating with their kids about sex ed, and like either sexes have not been properly taught or just not taught at all, and many schools teach abstinence only policy, and in the article by Mona A.M. on October 10, 2012, she wrote in the LA Times that Mississippi has the highest rate of teen pregnancies, and they are actually considered one of the most religious states in the U.S., and they practice abstinence only policy, which is kind of like ironic. And another problem is that parents don't talk to their children. Parents just think that like if they talk to their kids about sex, that they're saying that it's okay. And in an article called by a woman with 2 kids, her name is Christine. She wrote in May 2015 that she talks to her kids with their younger. They're kind of young, but she tells them that to talk about, use a proper language, and when they ask questions, she gives them honest answers, and then she informs them that to make sure that like adults are not doing things with children that they aren't supposed to be doing. Then now that I've talked about some of the causes, and now I'll talk to you about some of the solutions. One of the solutions is that sex ed should be required in all high schools in order to graduate, because it will decrease teen pregnancies, and because like I said, it was proven. And it's just important for teens to really be informed in what they're getting into, because regardless of whether like teachers or parents want, they are going to do what they're going to want to do, and it's better to just keep them informed and better safe than sorry. And like because there's tons of teens that go out and have sex and don't know anything about it. Like they just and then so it's really important that they oh my god, yeah, some teen pregnancies, and so yeah, it decreases like because what was I the Gucci did and also just to ask questions to parents, and like parents should be like another solution, so that parents and teenagers should be confident to talk to each other. They shouldn't be ashamed, they shouldn't feel embarrassed, and like it's really important that they have that relationship, because I mean they're parents, so they obviously know like consequences and preventions, and like it's just better to have that communication. And now that I talked about some of those solutions, I hope you guys have a better understanding why sex education is needed, and therefore it should be a requirement too. And if you don't know anything, better to do research and ask questions. Talk to any adult. It doesn't have to be a parent or anything, just someone that's very informed.